Hello, my friend. It's the Crypto Lunatic, and today I've turned myself into a honey badger to predict what the market will do next. Let's have a little prediction of where the market will go. And the reason I've done this is because see a lot of content, especially on YouTube, from influencers, people of influence, talking about their opinions. And quite frankly, you may as well get your opinion from a honey badger based on some of the stuff that I look at. So today, what I'm going to do is give you some practical insight as to what's actually happening in the market. And I'm also going to ask AI, what percentage of chance do you think the market has of going up at the moment? And I'm also going to ask them if there's peace in the Middle East, what percentage then? Because the news does dictate a lot of things. What I'm noticing, and hopefully this video will point this out for you, is a lot of positive things are happening in crypto, but it's being completely morphed by the fact that the prices are going down because of global events. And this is often the case in the world of crypto, that the news dictates the markets and they use it to flush out leverage. So when things are looking overly positive, people tend to put in leverage longs, and market makers like to flush that out. They don't like paying big amounts of leverage when they want the market to go up. So quite often they'll do a retrace. And news events like the Middle East right now are perfect opportunities to liquidate people that have gone long. So anyway, without me further ado going on, let's list, I've asked AI, Perplexity and ChatGPT to list the key factors that you should be taking notice of now and the percentage chance that the market will go up or down. So here we go. Let's start with ChatGPT. Here's the key metrics influencing the crypto market right now. So lots of big companies, and BlackRock is a big player. They never invest in things that they don't make money on or the high likelihood, and they've been heavily investing into Bitcoin over the last year, buying more Bitcoin and Ethereum through special funds called ETFs. They're exchange traded funds, and they're institutional grade money that go into it. And ETFs have been buying a lot of Bitcoin lately, and I point that out on a lot of my videos because this is critical. So look, in 2025 alone, over 7.5 billion flowed into crypto funds in the US alone. So there's big inflows going into crypto. On-chain network health. The Bitcoin network is super strong. Lots of miners are working hard and making Bitcoin secure. And big holders, whales, are keeping their Bitcoin instead of selling it. This means less to sell, which can help prices stay high and also massively tips the supply demand curve in the favor of price rises. Altcoin and Ethereum interest. Ether and other growing coins too. Ether in exchange traded funds saw more money come in 1 week than Bitcoin ETF did. So it's been moving, and we know that ChatGPT is sometimes out of date. We know there's been a little bit of outflow of Ethereum ETF, but the overall sentiment is positive. Stable coins and regulation. We're seeing regulation, especially in the US, get more robust, which is positive news for crypto and the macro and political landscape. So they're excited about possible rate cuts and better money flow around the world. The M2 money supply, which is another thing, has been growing, and that is usually an indicator of price rises in crypto. And US political support, like launching a strategic Bitcoin reserve, can also boost confidence in crypto. So, how likely is the price to jump this year? And ChatGPT says around 70%, which I would say is fairly conservative based on what we know. Why, yes, massive institutional buying and strong ETFs. Strong on-chain health and less coins on sale, all coins and stable coins gaining excitement, and regulation and political support reducing risk. We know that we always must be careful with crypto because it's highly volatile. So the kid-friendly summary, which I've asked for: ETF inflows, on-chain data, altcoin growth, stablecoin boom, and rules and politics, all moving positively towards the market going up, and the chance of the price jump this year is 70%, and that's with the war going on. So I said, please give more detail. Also give a percentage if the Middle East If peace in the Middle East occurs, this is really just to show you how much the news influences the market. I wanted to get a perspective of just how much the Middle East crisis is influencing the market right now. So let's look at it's given us a bit more breakdown. In April, global crypto ETFs attracted 3.69 billion. So there we go. May saw US spot Bitcoin ETF bring in 3.6 billion. So firms like 21 Shares expect a 50% increase in Bitcoin ETF inflows this year. All positive. Shift towards Ethereum and altcoins. So Ether-based ETFs have been seeing big inflows as well. Network strength and reserve dynamics. A lot of strategic reserves in Bitcoin are coming. Macro landscape and regulatory tailwind. All positive in the US. Geopolitical market volatility. Well, we know about this, the Middle East. So baseline of chance of rally this year is 70%. But if there was peace in the Middle East, that would go up to 80 to 85%. Just to show you how much it influences current events and how that's actually suppressing the price at the moment. So there we go. Let's ask the same. So we're not, because we know that ChatGPT, I've said this on many an occasion, it's a good thing for a benchmark, but it is a little bit out of date. So I've asked on Perplexity just to see if it agrees. And it's pretty much telling you all the same things that we've just covered, including fear and greed index is high at the moment. Now, I'd need to check that as to whether it's actually 70 right now. But anyway, we've got macro factors, lower inflation in the US, possible rate cuts, regulation that's happening, all the things that we've just talked about. And it's also given the percentage chance of 70%. So the fun part is if we were to ask a badger, then they would probably give us much accurate information as the average influencer. So there you go, 70% again. Key points in child-friendly language. More people than ever are using crypto. Big companies and investors are putting lots of money into crypto. People feel excited and confident about crypto right now. New rules are making crypto safer and more trustworthy. Technology is making crypto more useful in everyday life. If these trends continue, there's a good chance prices will go up this year, about 70% likely. But surprises can happen, so prices can go up and down quickly. Well, we know that in crypto. Ask for the peace percentage. And it's gone all the way through. Peace in the Middle East. And again, if peace occurs, 85%. So key points summarized in child-friendly language. Same deal. Lots of people using it. When fighting, it's scary. It scares the market. If peace happens, people will feel safer, more likely to buy crypto. And right now, there's a 70% chance price will increase, despite the Middle East. So that, my friends, is a Badger summary. And the reason I do that is because I see so many influencers give their tuppence worth or opinions on the market, and they're not always based by key metrics. These are key metrics. And that a badger can give you. A badger can predict these things. So there you go, my friends. If you want more surreal crypto reportage, then please do like and subscribe the channel. And if you would like another one of my little videos, well, you will find that just there.